Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we are playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That's right, we have finally made it to 3D Zelda. After playing Zelda 1 twice, because we had the second quest as well. After playing Zelda 2, A Link to the Past, and playing Link's Awakening twice, because we played the original version and the DX version. Someday the Switch version, but that's not till far in the future. We finally made it to 3D Zelda, and I'm really excited for it. So let's get into it. I am playing on the GameCube. So, hopefully this won't crash, because my GameCube has been giving me problems lately, but if it does crash, you won't know about it, because unlike in the Metroid Prime games, I actually have a good amount of control over when I can save in this game. So, I'll just save between episodes, and if something goes wrong, I can just load up and pretend nothing ever crashed. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm excited for this, so let's get started. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Hello, Link, wake up! The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. And here we are. We have started the game. We're in Link's house. We've got Navi, the first of many named fairies throughout the Zelda series. Aren't we supposed to be able to breed this, or am I just imagining that? I'm not sure, but it doesn't really look like there's anything to do here. So I guess let's just leave. Yahoo! Hi, Link! Looks like we've got a friend down there. This sign here says Link's house. There's signs saying what each of the houses around here are. Looks like we've got a little drawing down here. Like we're fighting some monster or something. Some big lizard thing. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Alright, she's just saying the same thing if I talk to her again. So yeah, we've got our nice friend Soraya here. Or Saria, or whatever. I mean, using Japanese phonetics, it would be Saria, so I guess that's what I'll go with. If I can remember to. Anyways, yeah, let's go see the Great Deku Tree. Just ahead, Great Deku Tree's meadow. Looks like this guy's blocking our way. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh! And yeah, he's repeating the same thing if I talk to him again, too. Looks like Navi wants my attention. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. So yeah, Navi is your hint system. She'll occasionally be like, hey, and then you can press C up in order to see what she has to say. So yeah, we need to get some equipment, so let's look around here. Kokiri Shop, we have original forest goods. Hey, hi Link, look this way. Look over here with L and talk to me with A. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press L to look in that direction. If you use L targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press L just to look forward. Try it. Most of these people are just gonna say the same thing they said before, aren't they? Makes sense since they're like tutorial characters. Anyways, let's head into the shop. Kokiri Shop. This shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free. Teehee. Do you know how to use the Deku shield? Teehee. When you get the shield, press start to get into the subscreens. Select the equipment subscreen with L or R. On the equipment subscreen, choose the item you want to equip and press A to equip that item. Once you equip it, hold it up with R and change its angle with the control stick. Teehee. Yeah, so I guess I should go into that. But yeah, she's saying the stuff in this shop, there's no reason to buy from it, because you can get the stuff here from the forest. At least a lot of the stuff. Not quite all of it, maybe. But yeah, so we've got a map here, which currently only has Kokiri Forest on it. It'll open up more as we go to new areas. So here we've got the quest status screen, where we put a bunch of our items. Items that we don't have any of yet. Then we've got our equip screen, I believe it is. Yeah, to equipment. All we have is our Kokiri tunic and our Kokiri boots. They don't really do anything special. And then we've got the select item screen. Oh, it looks like it says the name of the screens on the top. I was looking at the message on the bottom. But yeah, and then we have our save screen, which, no, I don't want to save just in case stuff crashes, because my GameCube has problems. So anyways, this guy's a little short for this counter. Welcome! Shop around by moving the control stick left or right. Let's talk to the owner. We sell shields, but not swords. That is very specific about what I'm looking for. But I guess maybe I asked them about that. So what do we have here? Recovery heart, 10 rupees. This will instantly refill 1 heart container. That is not really worth it. You can get hearts really easily. Arrow, so 10 arrows, 20 rupees. You need a bow to shoot them. You can't buy them unless you have a bow. Well, I don't have a bow. So 30 arrows for 60 rupees. Yeah, use them and you'll run out. Deku seeds, 30 pieces for 30 rupees. You can use them as bullets for your slingshot. You can't buy them unless you have a slingshot. Guess who doesn't have a slingshot? Deku nuts, 5 pieces, 15 rupees. Throw them to stun your enemies. You can carry only a limited amount of them. Well, I could buy that stuff here, but I can get this stuff in the forest apparently. So we can get 5 pieces for 15 rupees or 10 pieces for 30 rupees. Yeah, you can buy only the amount you can actually carry. Deku stick, 1 piece, 10 rupees. A long branch gathered from the Great Deku Tree. You can use it as a weapon, but it will break. And yeah, we can get those in the forest too. But here we have a Deku shield, 40 rupees. Once equipped, you can defend with R. If set on fire, it will burn. So that, we definitely want that, but we don't have the money. We have 0 rupees right now, as you can see in the bottom left. But yeah, we want to buy that, and we want to make sure we don't let it burn. So back there was 5 rupees. That would have been a blue rupee. The different colored rupees are worth different amounts. So let's explore the town a bit more. Stepping stones in the pond. If you boldly go in the direction you want to jump, you will leap automatically. If you hop around on the stones, you'll become happier. And by happier, you mean richer. Because there's another blue rupee rewarded to me for doing that. And you get rewarded again for going the opposite. I thought you got rewarded again for going the opposite way. Maybe not, or maybe I just didn't step far away enough from the stones. Oh, you have a fairy now? That's great, Link. What? You've been called by the Great Deku Tree. What an honor. He may give you a special gift, teehee. That's because the Great Deku Tree is our father, the Forest Guardian, and he gave life to all of us Kokiri. That's nice. Here's some green rupees. They're worth 1 rupee each. A by the stone, pick it up. A by the stone, pick it up. Mean old Mito, he made me pick up the rocks in front of his house. So, yeah, we can pick up these rocks and throw them. I don't really want to clean up Mito's yard, but there's some rupees hidden under the rocks, so it doesn't really hurt to. And if anything, we're helping this guy out rather than Mito. So, oh, there's a rupee there! It disappeared before I could grab it. I didn't notice it was there. Anyways, House of the Great Mito, boss of the Kokiri. Also, there's a rock over here that has nothing under it. Never mind. So let's head into Mito's house. So here we've got some treasure chests. I don't like this guy. Let's rob him. You got a blue rupee. That's 5 rupees. You got a green rupee. That's 1 rupee. You got a recovery heart. Your life energy is recovered. I wasn't damaged in the first place. I still got my 3 hearts that you can see in the top left. You got a blue rupee. That's 5 rupees. We already heard that one. But yeah, so that's Mito's house. We could look around up there, but let's not do that right now. That'll be for later. I haven't talked to you, have I? Oh, a fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. Well, I'll check that out in a second. First, let's check out this way. We've got another guy blocking us. Forest folk shall not leave these woods. You're not allowed to leave the forest. The Great Deku Tree said that if the Kokiri leave the woods, he or she will die. That sounds dangerous. Let's not leave the woods. Not unless we have to for some reason. House of the Know-It-All Brothers. Well, that's what that one girl was talking about, so let's check this out. I can teach you about the icons at the top of the screen. About the yellow icons. The 3 yellow icons in the upper right are called C icons. They display the things you can use with the left down and right C buttons. Once you get a C item, go into the Select Item subscreen and set it to one of the 3 C buttons. About the green icon. The green icon at the top of the screen is called the Action icon. The action icon shows you what action you will perform when you press A. Stop in many spots to see the different things you can do. Do you want to know how to use the C up? Yeah. if you use C up, you can change your view. In a place like this, it will switch to a top-down view. Outdoors in a field, for example, it will switch to a first-person perspective. Also, when Navi is displayed in the upper right of your screen, Navi the fairy wants to talk to you. Use C up to listen to her. So that means we have to listen to her if we want to go into first-person mode, or, you know, top-down view. If you want to learn about the map and items, just ask me, but don't ask unless you want to hear a long explanation. What do you want to know about? About the map. There is a map displayed at the bottom right of the screen. The yellow arrow shows your current position and direction you are facing. The red mark shows where you entered the area from. You can turn the map display on and off with the control pad. If you want to see the name of a place, press Start. You'll get into the subscreens, select the map subscreen. On the map subscreen, you can see a map of Hyrule. Did you get all that? If you want to learn about the... yeah, he already said this. About items. There are 3 kinds of items: equipment items, sea items, and quest items. Equipment items are things like the sword, shield, and clothes that are effective when you equip them. C items can be set to and used with C left, C down, and C right. Quest items are things you collect during your adventure. You just carry them around. If you want to change equipment or just check on your inventory, press Start. You will get into the subscreens. Switch to one of the 4 different subscreens with L or R and change or check items as you please. Take a look around. When you decide to equip an equipment item, press A for C items, or press A. For C items, use left, down, or right C. That was a pretty long explanation. Did you understand everything? Yeah, I got it. Also, I can break pots out of bounds, apparently. But hey, they've got rupees for me. Yeah, I didn't realize you could, like, change between normal view and top-down view in buildings. Apparently, I can't do that here. That's kind of strange. Maybe it's... I kind of want to check the buildings I've been in now, just to see which ones I can do it in. I feel like Link's house is one of the ones that you can do it in. You have anything else to say? What? Mito won't let you go to see the Great Deku Tree? Oh, that bum. I don't know why he's always so mean to everyone. What he said is true, though. The forest, strange things have been happening here lately. You need to be ready for anything. You'd better find a weapon. You can buy a shield at the shop, but there's only one sword hidden somewhere in the forest. Alright. I already knew about the shield, but now we know about the sword, which is just hidden somewhere. Yeah, see, like, here we're in, like, normal view. Yeah, now I can check this, but I can't seem to use the D-pad to change the view. Link's records: spiders squished, 0. Largest fish caught, 0 pounds. Marathon time, 0. Horse race time, 0. Horseback archery, 0 points. So yeah, it keeps track of some of your achievements, but I haven't really had a chance to achieve anything yet. And yeah, I can't change the camera view for some reason. It's so strange they tell you about that and now it doesn't work, and even in Link's house, where it started in a top-down view. Anyways, let's check out some of these other houses. Saria's house. Aw, she's got hearts. 'Cause of course she does. Is this hinting towards her being a love interest of Link? That meanie Mito made me cut the grass at Saria's house. Mito told Saria he would do it so she would like him, but I'm the one doing all the work. You and Saria are close friends, so will you help me cut the grass? I'll let you keep anything that you find while cutting it. Sure thing, I get to help this guy and Saria. Except that grass is a little hard to pull, so maybe I'll have to come back to it later and cut it down once I've got a sword. Hehehe, you came all the way up here? You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with C up so you can look around the forest with the C stick. So this girl's name is Fado, which is the same name as another Kokiri from the Wind Waker, as well as this farmer guy from Twilight Princess. So there's 3 characters in this series, all named Fado, which is really weird. They're also all related to the forest in some way. House of Twins. Alright, you can't go into into top-down view in this house. My sister took some rupees and went shopping at the store that has a red roof, teehee. Speaking of rupees, a green one is worth 1, a blue one is worth 5, and a red one is worth 20, hee. Well, we already knew green and blue, but now we know red, so her sister must be the one in the shop, I assume. Either that or she's the one on the shop. I also didn't check if you can do top-down view in this house. No, I don't know why they teach you about that when it only works in that house. I'll have to keep it in mind for later in the game. Just in case there are other houses that you can do that in that I'm not aware of. Anyways, the only place here we haven't really explored is right here. Forest Training Center. Oh, this is the place that girl was talking about, not the Know-It-All Brothers. Don't recklessly cut signs. Read them carefully. Well, I don't have anything I could use to cut a sign. Thrust attack signs. To thrust with your sword, tilt the control stick towards your target while L targeting, then use B. Cut grass with your sword. If you just swing with B, you'll cut horizontally. If you hold L as you swing, you'll cut vertically. Switch targeting. If you see that icon above, if you see a target icon, what should I even call that? I'll call it a target icon, or maybe a pointer icon? I don't know. If you see a pointer icon above an object, you can target it with L. In other words, if you press L when you see a pointer above an object, you can lock onto it. If you press L again, the lock will either release or it will transfer to the next object with the pointer above it. When you have many enemies in your field of view and you want to escape, press L while holding back on control stick to cancel targeting. You can target the stones next to this sign for practice. Alright. So we can switch like that by pressing L. And if we talk to this guy over here, hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways while L targeting, press A as you move right or left. Do a backflip while L targeting. To do a backflip while L targeting, press A as you move backwards. To do a roll attack while L targeting, press A as you move forward. While you roll, you can avoid damage. If you have your sword ready while L targeting, you can do a jump attack by pressing A. A jump attack does double damage. You can use L targeting on the stone next to me, so let's practice. Yeah, you don't need to target to roll. And you don't need to be locked on to something to do all those moves. Just as long as you're L targeting in general, it's fine. But he said to use the stone, so let's use the stone. So, you know, we can roll, we can, you know, sidestep, we can backflip, and that rewards us here with a blue rupee. Are there other blue rupees here I can get by doing that? There's a green rupee, I guess. I'm not sure how many rupees are around here. Doesn't look like you get rewarded for them over here. Did they say how to unlock the targets? Is there like some options here? Because I'm pretty sure you can change the controls to where you have to hold the target thing to stay locked on, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. No, I don't want to save right now. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I would change that setting. I'm not sure how to unlock from this target. Let's just go super far away from it. Okay. That could potentially be a problem. It just says press L again to release, but the issue was that there was another target right next to it. Oh, I didn't read the sign. That probably would have told me how to do what I just did. Hole of L. Let's go through the small hole. Stand in front of the hole and push the control stick towards it. When the action icon shows enter, press A to crawl into the holes. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Why is it the hole of L? I'm not entirely sure. But I hear trouble. There's also rupees here. We already have enough to buy the shield. That's a boulder. Viewpoint with L targeting. When you have no object to look at, you can just look forward with L. Stop moving and then change the direction you are facing, or hold down L for a little while. This can help you get oriented in the direction you want to face. It's quite convenient. If you hold down L, you can walk sideways while facing straight ahead. Walking sideways can be a very important technique in dungeon corridors. Turn around and try doing this right now. Alright. So yeah, we can just strafe through here. And there's a boulder after us. You can go faster by rolling, so that's helpful. Visit the House of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers to all your item-related questions. I already did that. So we've got a big old treasure chest here, bigger than the ones in Mito's house. And you got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment screen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. So yeah, let's equip that real quick. Kokiri sword. And take that sign, I got you with a horizontal strike. because I was targeting, or that was a vertical strike. This is a horizontal strike when I'm not targeting. So yeah, we can just destroy that sign. There's also a spin attack you can do there. You can do it by spinning the control stick and pressing the attack button, or you can just hold the attack button to charge it up like that. By going forward, you can do... By targeting and holding forward, you can do a little stab. And of course we have our jump attack. I mean, I guess I could push this bush. Push this bush, I could cut this bush. Gave me a rupee. Alright, so we've done just about everything here. All we've got to do is go buy that shield. There's some hearts on top of Saria's house, too. We can get over there right now, but that would be getting us really sidetracked, so we're not going to. Not right now. Ooh, we get some good rupees there. 3 in 1 bush. We can't help this guy out, though, with his bush. We couldn't help that guy with his rock, either. Anyways, let's head on into the shop again. And buy our shield. You got the Deku shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield. Press A to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while L targeting, you can move while defending. Would you like to buy something else? No, not really. So yeah, let's equip that shield. Now don't save yet. So yeah, we've got our shield. We can defend here. And we can move around by targeting and holding shield. So yeah, also there's water. They haven't told us about water, but you can dive. It's a bit shallow here, so we can't really go down too far. Does Saria have anything to say now that we've got everything? No, she's just saying what she said before. Will she say something different after I get Mito to go away? Because I would like to get Saria dialogue if I can. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree? Huh? Grumble, grumble. I, the Great Mito, he's just saying the same thing again. Does Saria have anything different to say? No, nothing new. I'm pretty sure walking backwards is faster than walking forwards, and I think even faster than rolling, but walking backwards is awkward, so I'm not really gonna be doing that. Anyways, let's go. Meet the Great Deku Tree. But we have monsters. And they drop Deku sticks. Glad I didn't buy any. You got a Deku stick. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to... Yeah, we can set it to the C stuff. Set it to C and swing it with C. When you want to put it away, stand still and press A. You can carry up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. Alright, and also Navi can tell you about enemies. Deku Baba. Though it looks withered, it will hurt you if you touch it. So yeah, these specific types of Deku Babas always drop a Deku stick. They're growing behind me. Anyways, we might use some Deku sticks later. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, you'd see up to listen well to her words of wisdom. And I think that's gonna be our stopping point for this video. So yeah, we've gone through Kokiri Forest, and in the next video, we're gonna be heading into the Great Deku Tree. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.